Yeah, I do have a couple questions that I've prepared. And I guess so. One of the things that I wanted to ask about was, as you've moved in your career at Bain from, initially starting as a consultant and now, being a principal, kind of how has your role changed, and what do you think is most exciting about that? And then also, do you miss anything from your days as a consultant?
That's a great question. And your next question is?
Okay, so then the other question that I wanted to ask about was kind of for advice as I'm thinking about being an intern. Do you find that there is something that really successful interns do very well, and something that I can try and exhibit this summer?
So I think some of the things that you mentioned in the conversation we had earlier is key, and that's about asking the right questions. And so I think often as interns, the summer internship goes by very quickly, and there's a lot of information, and often when you're switching into consulting and even just working in new spaces, so you've come from oil and gas, retail, for putting you in positions where you're working with healthcare or other kind of industries, yeah. There's a new language to learn.
Yeah, definitely.
And so that often requires you to ask really good questions so that
okay.
you can, once again, when you're working with ambiguity, you're asking the right questions, collecting that information so you can help your team make good decisions.
Okay.
And so in the internship position, often I find that some of our interns don't feel comfortable asking a lot of questions.
Okay.
There's a lot of pressure. You want to make sure that you have your game on,
yeah,
that
definitely.
you can contribute.
Definitely.
But questions are important, and our consultants, our veteran consultants, ask a lot of questions.
Okay.
And so we expect you to do that.
Cool.
The other thing about making your internship at Bain really successful is also to reach out to people who've been there for a couple of years,
okay.
and people who've been there for not so long, and to kind of get an understanding of the spectrum. And I think, especially for you, who's a border collie, you're going to want to see where the opportunities are to experience change and to continue, fluid movements between projects, and then of course how to kind of build on each skill
yeah.
as you move along in your experience. So those are some of the things I think that will help you really get a lot out of your summer with us.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate your time. I apprioate you answering some of my questions.
Oh, you're more than welcome, and we'll definitely be in touch soon. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you.